You got 9 of these things, but just how special was this one? I mean, the playoff in your hometown, just kind of take us through the emotion.
Yeah, it was definitely not a boring day. The amount of support that I've received this week was unbelievable. I'm so grateful for it, and honestly so surprised with how many people came out and watched. And they kept me in it, honestly. I didn't think I even had a chance, and then obviously making the eagle on 17, I knew that I needed a birdie on 18 to even have a chance to get into a playoff. And just, wow, like good old Nelly fashion, making it dramatic.
I was just going to say, especially these past 2 rounds, but it always just kind of seemed like you were at the top, someone creeps up, but then inevitably, here you are. You know, you had the eagle birdie finish last round, and then the same thing here. Yeah. Just what kind of how does that speak to your resilience and just, you being able to figure it out and find a way?
I mean, I'm not going to lie and say that, there weren't doubts and negative thoughts creep into my head. And fortunately, I have an amazing teammate, Caddy, right next to me that I get to share this journey with and the gray hairs with. And he kept me in it a good bit, as well as the crowd.
But then?
What did Jason say to you specifically down the stretch?
When I made that double on hole 15, he just told me, hey, listen, you're still tied for the lead. Let's go. Like, come on. He was pretty much told me to get my head out of my but I like that. I like when he tells me that, I need to get my head out of my ass. Yeah.
And what was it like playing alongside Megan throughout the day? Was it different than a
Yeah, I mean, I think it was different compared to the first 2 days that we played. I mean, there was more on the line. I think we both were a little bit more serious, but at the end of the day, we were still talking, we were still laughing out there. But she played really well on the front 9, and I when she hit it close on, I think the first par 5 on the front 9, I told Jay, I was like, I'm gonna need a buckle down because she's playing really well. So.
Was that Jess you were talking to when you?
It was Jess. Yeah.
What did she have to say about being on the edge of her seat?
She was like, I thought you were gonna send me into labor, but thankfully, baby is still in belly, so we're good. Yeah.
I know all of your wins are special. What does this one mean to get it done in front of these fans, in front of this really super supportive crowd? I know you spoke to it on the green.
Yeah, I mean, every win has a story. This one was definitely just with the struggles of last year, and just with today as well. I thought I completely lost it, and being in my hometown and having the hometown support was incredible. Like, I honestly didn't think this many people would show up, and even on just the first day on Thursday, the amount of people that were out here supporting was incredible, and I couldn't have done it without all their positive energy.
I know last year might have been a little frustrating. It seems like you were in the top 10 so many times.
Yeah.
When are you finally going to do it? How gratifying is it to finally get it done and to get it done this early in the year when everything else that's going on this season?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely at the beginning of the year I felt like, not that I would never say golf is easy, but the top 10s were just kind of flowing in a sense. Like, I was just flowing, playing well, but I could never take that step of winning. And I didn't play my best golf last week, and thankfully, I was so thankful that that Jamie, my coach, came out for the first 3 days of this event, and that we could put some good work in for this week. I just said my Jamie, my coach Jamie.
Could you walk us through what was going through your mind on that last putt? I mean, that had to be nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
With everybody there watching, just kind of waiting for you to finally win.
Yeah, I honestly was just trying to dial into the spot onto the cup. I knew that I was going to sneak left to right, and I was just looking at the left edge and trying to make a good stroke.
Can we go back to regulation? Can you take us through the eagle and then the second shot on 18?
Yeah, so the eagle, I didn't necessarily hit my first shot great off the tee. I hit a 3-wood, and then, which I've like hit a different club there every single day. Yesterday I hit a 7-wood off the tee. So today I hit a 3-wood, and then I had a perfect 3-wood in. And Jay told me that, you know, he even said, he was like, that bunker's been good to us, so just aim at the bunker. And I knew that the wind was off the left, and I knew that I had to make an eagle. I knew that I had to just pretty much have an unbelievable finish to catch Lydia. And yeah, I hit this amazing like high 3-wood, landed perfectly, and I probably had just over 20 feet and rolled it dead center. And then on the last hole, I kind of floated I actually wanted to hit more of a penetrating 7-iron, and I floated it a tiny bit, and that's why it came up a little short. But sometimes you just need to get lucky, and I think that's just the golf gods gave me a little present there.
Was there something specific that Jamie said to you early this week, a swing thought that really propelled you?
Gosh, I was hitting it even so good last week. Like, I was giving myself so many opportunities, but he just told me to groove, like just to relax and to groove. He loves that word, and that's what I tried to do this week.
And are you going to tell the commissioner that this event needs to come back next year?
I mean, look at the crowds we had. I mean, it was amazing. I can't be the only one to say that. I feel like the support that we all received this week was amazing. So it's always nice to come to a town like this that the entire town gets behind the event. It makes it way more, it makes it really fun playing in front of them, but there's just a different energy that you get.
More, just kind of talk about the course itself. I mean, I mean, between the conditions and all that,
Yeah.
just what kind of, like, you know, how were the, I lost my question.
How was the golf course?
How was the golf?
Yeah.
Could you just speak to kind of, you know, the difficulties of it and the intricacies of it?
Yeah, well, honestly, the first 3 days played completely different to today. I mean, even just playing in the playoff and then playing like my last 18th hole, I had a 7-iron in the first time I played 18. Then I had a 9-iron in, and then I had a 6-iron in. I mean, it was just a completely different golf course. Like the first 3 days, I had a wedge, a 58-degree, and a pitching wedge again. So just in general, like the golf course was playing severely different compared to the first 3 days. And the defense of this golf course is just the greens. I mean, it's not an easy golf course at all. I mean, when the winds pick up, the fairways are bouncy, they're firm, they're fast, and you have to be positioned really well and miss to the right sides. Donald Ross. Yeah.
And then just my last one, just what will you take away from this week in terms of momentum and kind of building off of this?
Well, probably no momentum because I have 7 weeks off. So, yeah, just knowing that even after a tough year that I could still win out here, and that I just need to relax a little bit more, do my work, keep my head down, and keep pressing on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Come up this way, 'cause we've got a bunch of stuff for you to sign in the back.